Hi, everybody. Coach Jessica here with the Coach Jessica Show. Welcome back. We are ready for some questions actually today. I'm going to focus on one in particular. Today, one of my viewers asked a really great question. She says, Dear Coach, when a marriage fails, how do you move on without the baggage? If the other moves on before you, how do you deal with it? If you're dealing with this issue, you are not alone. So let's get started. Moving on is a conscious decision that you are going to have to make. Every single day that you set foot out of the bed, you're going to have to reproclaim to yourself what your goal is, what your motivation is. And if that is that you're ready to move on and move forward with your life and not be consumed by, sadness or the what ifs or whatever kind of comes along with loneliness, whatever comes along with a breakup of someone that you loved, especially in a marital situation, it's going to be something that you're going to have to talk to yourself about. It doesn't automatically go away. You don't just wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm over this thing. Marriage, sparage, you're not going to feel that way. It's in some ways you're going to have to grieve it as a loss, like a death of sorts, because you spent all this time creating the idea of what you wanted for yourself with your husband when you were planning the wedding, when you were courting each other. And you had dreams and ideas about how things were going to be. And then if they turn out to not work out in your favor, it's a crushing thing and it's very difficult to deal with. So you don't want to belittle the fact that you have to deal with the emotion. So yes, it is a loss. It's a serious loss. But at the same time, you don't want it to consume you. So each and every day that you get out of your bed, you have to decide, today I'm going to focus on what I need to focus on. I'm going to let this thing go and I'm going to move forward with my life. Always remember that where you are is exactly where you are supposed to be, even when it hurts, even when you're in a difficult situation. You might be saying, well, Coach, what if I'm strung out on heroin? What if I'm there? Well, even in addiction, even in a difficult, very rough, dark patch of your life, these places are the places where we learn so much about who we are. We learn about our character. We learn about the world. We learn about other things. And when it's time for us to get out of that space, well, now we have a wealth of information and knowledge that we can pull from when things get rough again. So, every single part or aspect of our lives can be used efficiently if you look at it that way. However much time you want to say that you wasted on a particular person or a thing is kind of futile. No time is ever wasted as long as once you get your bearings, you're able to look back and pull something from it that's going to help you to grow ultimately. Current position needs to be counted as time served as preparation for wherever you're going ultimately. We all have our destination and some of us don't even know what that is. But, there are going to be people that kind of come in and go out of your life. I find that the happiest people in life are people that are the most prepared for the movement of life, people that have flexibility and agility in what's happening. So you're okay with the fact that, you may have a friend for a season. You're all right with the fact that, even though you thought that this relationship would work, it didn't, because there's something better on the other side. But those that are very rigid and that get stuck in the idea that the way that I saw it is the only way it could be, or is the only way that's going to bring me some type of happiness, are people who tend to really struggle with happiness overall in their life. So being flexible is not just for the people around you, it's not for our benefit, it's also for yours. Stay focused on what you can control. Okay, if you have kids, especially in a marital situation, if you have kids, those are the ones that really are going to have to deal with the divorce. Not that you don't, because of course, like I said, you are dealing with a loss. But if you want something to do, if you really want to spend your time wisely, focus on your kids, moving them forward, helping them, getting through it together. If you don't have children, that's still okay. There are things that you can be doing with your time and with your energy that can help to move you forward in other areas of your life. So if that's your spiritual growth, your mental health, just getting better overall, now is a great time when you go through a breakup or when you have a divorce situation to kind of reassess your standards. Look at, what was missing here? What did I do wrong? What did he do wrong? What are some things that I need to increase my vigilance on? And what are some things that I need to fall back on that just weren't working for me in this past situation? And girls that are, I keep talking to y'all girls, guys too. If you are in a relationship and it's not a marital situation, a lot of times when you're the good one, the other one always comes back. For some reason they'll be back. So if you take the time to reassess your standards, your values, all of these things, when they do come back, you're ready for them. Either they will look real bad to you or they'll look real different to you. Because going forward, you should have learned some type of lesson. You should have been able to pull something from this situation. And you can't really do that without being reflective in nature. Finally, his blessing is completely separate from yours. Just because he was able to move on prior to you doesn't mean that you won't be able to do that very thing. We have to learn how to be happy for each other. And I'm not just talking about, just in a marital situation, just in general. When you see somebody doing well, we need to learn how to be happy for people, because your time is coming when you're going to walk into your blessing, when you're going to reap your harvest, and you're going to want the people around you to support you and love you in that as well. And so I'm not asserting that, when you've had a marriage and you're still kind of in love with the person, that you should be, out at the club with him and his new woman, like, yeah, this is great. I'm so happy for y'all. Can I be a bridesmaid? I'm not saying that that's what you need to be doing, but I am saying that just because he's happy and moving forward, that doesn't mean that that's not coming for you. So you need to put yourself in a position to walk into that when it's your turn. And the only way you can do that is by allowing him to live his life or her to live her life, and then you live your own at that very same time. Okay? That's it, y'all. That is it. This was a really good topic, I think. I love you guys. Keep sending me your questions. I don't care what the topic is. I did get another topic about money, so I will be coming back to you about that, and that should be interesting as well. So it doesn't matter. I have an opinion on everything, so it really doesn't matter what you send me. I will have something to say about it, okay? So I love you guys. Pass this stuff on. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Put it on your Facebook page. Share it with all your friends. Guys, take care. You all make me smile, and I hope I do the same for you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.